Are you disqualifying the positive? Hey Spartans, it's Dr. L here, your Chief Mind Doc with Spartan Mind, part of the Spartan Up podcast family. Today we're talking about disqualifying the positives. So disqualifying the positives is basically exactly what it sounds like. Anything that's positive that kind of happens around you or to you, you disqualify and you place either onto something else or avoid completely, okay? So let me give you an example of that. Let's say you take a math test, right? And you get a 98. Well, when you get that math test back, you could easily disqualify the positive by saying something like, well, the math test was easy. The problem with that is that usually individuals who disqualify the positive invite in the negative, okay? So let's say on that same math test, you got a 55, right? And you get that math test back. Well, instead of saying, oh, that math test was really hard, you internalize it as something that you've done. I didn't study hard enough, or I'm not very bright, I'm not very smart. Whereas with the positive, with the 100, you disqualified it. You discounted it and placed it on something else. The math test was just easy. Not, I worked really hard for that, or I'm very bright and intelligent. So the reason why disqualifying the positive can get you into trouble is because we need to own the things that we do well, the things that go well in our life, right? So if you just got hired for a new position or you got a new promotion, own it. Don't disqualify the positive by saying, well, it was just my time to get that promotion, or, well, somebody else easily would have gotten that job. Own it. Say, I'm proud that I got that. I worked hard for that, right? Or let's say you placed in one of the Spartan races or you kicked butt in one of the obstacles. Own it. Bring it in, invite it in, and say, yeah, I worked hard for that. I did that really well. Don't disqualify by saying, well, that obstacle was really easy. Everybody got it. Or I only placed because there weren't that many people running. Don't do that. Don't disqualify the positive. Bring it in, invite it in, and own it.
If you like what you hear, spread the word. Tell your friends, subscribe and review on iTunes, or comment on YouTube. Then come tell us what you think. We're on Twitter at Spartan Up Pod or Instagram at Spartan Up Podcast.